Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Reptile Barn. I'm here in the lizard room. Here we have our little holding tank for the hatchling sailfins that are about a month old now, or pretty close. I just was about to give them some roaches and clean their water and spray them and everything, and figured I should film it. So here we go. There's a few things I wanted to touch on specifically, okay? We are keeping them together, but here shortly they'll either be shipping out or getting separated. This isn't a species that you can just have large groups together long term unless you have just an absolutely enormous space, okay? People keep them in pairs and even in trios if they have a real large cage, but you shouldn't have all these siblings together for months and months and months. So we are going to separate them, and we are going to give them much larger enclosures and everything. But right now they're still, I'll show you here in a second, but they're still very small. Their basking spot is currently at about 115. As adults, you're going to want to bump that up a little bit. And they do have full spectrum UV lighting going as well. So UVA and UVB, a bulb meant for reptiles, okay? I'm gonna move this so I can open them up more easily. The roaches I'm giving them are just little tiny dubia roaches. There we go. And they have been dusted with calcium vitamin D powder, and also, less frequently, but we also use a multivitamin for reptiles. They are getting dusted pretty much every other feeding. They are kind of in their rapid growth phase of life right now. So if you don't give them plenty of calcium and UV and everything else, you're going to end up with weak bones and things like that. You don't want that. Even like deformities, if they grow too fast without the right minerals, it's not good. So they need a very, very, very good diet for their whole life, but especially right now. Okay, so let me open them up. I'll pull a couple out, and I want to show you guys something. This little one, who crawled right out on me like such a good little critter, will be staying here at the reptile barn. We're going to keep this one. You'll notice that it's calm as could be. I don't have to restrict it. Just crawled right up on my hand when I opened the cage. They're doing extremely well with the socializing. I'm so happy with how well they're coming along. They were not like that at first. I don't remember if it showed in the video, but they were a little nippy at first. They were scared, they're running away. But we've handled them every day or pretty close to it. And now all 5 of them will come right out onto my hand. I'm so happy with their progress with socializing. He's very curious about the camera. You can see they do like the side-eye thing. Like a lot of prey animals, their eyes are on the sides of their head so that they can see almost 360 degrees to watch for predators, but it means that they can't focus very well on things directly ahead of them, so when they really want to see something, they tilt their head. It's kind of cute. Anyway, the thing I was going to show you, we sent pictures out to everyone who wanted one of these guys, and to make sure that we continued knowing which lizard was going to who, since they're all in the same cage, we've been putting little marks on their tails. So you see this. So this is just a Sharpie, and I'm just drawing little lines. So this one is number 2. This is the one we're keeping. So 2 little lines on his tail. See that? Nope, don't jump on the camera. They are very good jumpers, so be aware of that. Especially those of you, if any of you who are buying one of these is watching right now, they are tame as could be, but they're also curious. They'll jump around, they'll try and climb up your shoulder, so make sure you're in a secure room or you have a second person when you're handling these guys, at least till they're bigger, so that they couldn't, this guy, he could fit into so many nooks and crannies and just be gone. So this room we're in is 100% secure. There's nowhere he could get into that he shouldn't. But otherwise, if I were like in the other room handling him, I'd have a second person with me so that if he went on my back, someone could help me. But yeah, just absolutely awesome. And I wanted to do this update now because we're about to have the next clutch hatching. And so we're going to be so focused on them. I didn't want to go any longer without giving you an update on these guys. They are all claimed, but the next one and the one after that are not, at least not fully. So yeah, just wanted to show you these guys. They're going through their first shed right now, which is exciting. I kind of wanted to make sure that they were gaining weight and eating, pooping normally, and shedding okay before we send them out. So I'm very happy that they're all kind of going into shed at the same time. I'll be able to update the buyers, and everything is going awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was just a little Sailfin Dragon update, and until next time, we're the Reptile Barn.